Hello everyone, it's me Alvaro, and today I'm going to give you my top 5 worst Dragon Ball Z movies. Now, I just want you to know that, I'm not going to include the Dragon Ball movies, so they were just retellings of the original Dragon Ball. I'm not going to include the Z or TV specials, again, those are just TV specials, and also, I'm sorry, if I sound a little bit weird, because I'm getting a little bit from a cold, so if I sound kind of weird, I'm sorry, or if I cough or, sniff too much, again, I just got better from a cold. Well, I'm still getting better from a cold, but yeah. Now, a little disclaimer before I start this list. This movie will not be on here. We all know this is the worst Dragon Ball movie of all time, and it probably will be the worst Dragon Ball movie of all time. So we're gonna exclude from this list. Okay, so yes, this is the worst one, but again, it's not gonna be on the list. So number 5, Dragon Ball Z Super Android 13. Now, I did enjoy the dub. The dub was pretty funny. However, the story was pretty much just a retelling of the Android saga. It's 3 androids coming to take out Goku and the Saiyans, and this time Goku's alive. He's not attacked by a heart virus, so it's pretty much the same thing as the Android saga. But of course they do beat the androids, but still, I suppose it's just a retelling. So for that, I kind of had to put it at number 5. The dub was great. I did enjoy the dub, but yeah, I can't give it a higher rating for that. So yeah, number 5 is Super Android 13. Number 4, Tree of Might. Now, while I did enjoy the fighting in this movie, however, I hated the fact that there was no backstory to the characters. What was Turtles doing before Planet Vegeta was destroyed? How do you know Goku was on Earth? How do you know so much about Goku? There's no backstory to it as to how he knows all that stuff. How do you survive Planet Vegeta's explosion? Sorry about that. So there was no backstory to that whatsoever. So it just confusing. What was this guy doing? What was his henchman doing? Where did he find them? There's no backstory to that. So for that, I had to give one of the. I had to put on the list, number 4. So yeah, fighting was good, but no story was kind of bad. So yeah, number 4, Tree of Might. Number 3 is a tie. Dragon Ball Z Broly Second Coming and Dragon Ball Z Bio Broly. Now, I couldn't decide which one was worse, so I just gave them both the same spot. And honestly, both these movies were just a sad attempt of cash grabbing of the fans. Broly was such a great movie, so they had to bring him back not once but twice, and they kind of. This one, they pretty much ruined Broly because after what Trunks did to his face. Remember what Trunks did to his face when Broly had him? I don't know if I can say that, so I'm not gonna say, but yeah, you guys remember what Trunks did to his face? And then of course, he pretty much has no dialogue, pretty much whatsoever. All he says is Kakarot, Kakarot. I think he might have said 1 or 2 words. I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember. But this movie, they just kind of brought him back some artificial being, just to bring him back. And he was pretty much almost invincible till they find a way to beat him. That's it. So yeah, these 2 movies, they had to share the same spot. Number 3. Number 2, Dragon Ball Z: The World's Strongest. Now, this movie, I was a little bit disappointed due to the fact that Goku is able to do the Kaioken attack, and he's outmatched, or he's outclassed by these artificial beings who are they're created by humans, which makes no damn sense whatsoever. Because he knows the Kaioken. He came back from King Kai's planet, and he was able to hold his own against Vegeta. Now, yes, I know it's not canon, but still, this place. He should be able to take these guys out with this Kaioken. If it took place before the Saiyan saga, then okay, yeah, I would get that. But still, so seriously, I just kind of had to give this movie a number 2. And the doctors, seriously, they're just a bunch of mad scientists. They just want to take over the world, and with their artificial beings and stuff. So not good of a movie. So I had to put it on number 2. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z: The World's Strongest. And Dragon Ball Z Dead Zone. Now, this is the first Dragon Ball Z movie, and they really messed it up. This could have been a great opportunity for them to give us more of a backstory between Kami and Goku Jr.'s father when they were trying to become Guardian of the Earth. We see a little bit of it, but not too much of it. We don't really see what Goku Jr. was doing after his father lost to Kami, and then for example after Goku Jr.'s father lost to Kami, that was 300 years ago before this movie. 300 years ago, seriously, what was he doing for 300 years? He had to wait 300 years to attack Kami to get the Dragon Balls. Seriously, this movie starts with him hunting for the Dragon Balls. They attack Piccolo, they kidnap Gohan, and then they summon the dragon. He wishes for immortality, which he does, and it's just fighting after that. Seriously, they could have given us more of a backstory to between Kami's this like quest to become guardian of the earth, but no, we don't see that. And same thing too, we could see like the whole battle with Kami and King Piccolo too, but we don't see that either. So yeah, again, a good opportunity for them to do, and they really messed it up. Seriously, why did they do that? They could have asked Akira Toriyama for his permission, but like they didn't do it. So yeah, this was definitely the worst Dragon Ball Z movie. Yeah, it could have been so much, but they just blew it. So yeah, number one, Dragon Ball Z Dead Zone. But anyways, guys, what are your top 5 worst Dragon Ball Z movies? Comment below, let me know, and have a great day, everyone.